throw. Count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Easy path to the rim.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
To Bagley. Missed the wide open look.
I got him. Here we go.
And count the basket inside.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Berkowitz. Down a dozen. To Bagley. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Ooh, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Burke with it. Down 12. To Bagley. Drive here, but the shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Bagley. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Five on the shot clock for the Mavs. Porzingis. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Tim Hardaway Jr. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Gasol. Score. From the post.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Bagley. Marc Gasol swats it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Knocked loose. And he'll head to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Toronto has the basketball. Here's a chance from long range. Second effort. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And that one is out. Mitchell with it up top. His guys down big.
Screen coming right. Screen coming.
To Hardaway.
Screen coming.
Tim Hardaway Jr. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
He'll let one fly from half court. Time expires to end the first half. It's been all Raptors.
The Raptors worked hard for their halftime.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell. And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
It's the Raptors with the basketball.
Here we go. I got him. Keep him hit.
Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Burke with it. He'll run the offense. Marc Gasol pins it. Ooh, 5 now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Here comes the screen. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
To Hardaway. And scores on the step back.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Pascal Siakam. Has a chance. Cleans it up. Kristaps Porzingis sends it away. Burke with it. Down a bundle. Nice finish at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
I'm hillside.
Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. To Gasol. Marc Gasol. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Mitchell, defended by Eric Gordon. From the painted area, won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Hardaway. They call goaltending. Count it. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. To Gasol. Marc Gasol, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Driving right to the basket. Trey Burke from the outside, no good. The drive, right to the basket, right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air. Make that 7. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
I got him.
Screen coming. Trying to cash in. Yes. When this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And a throwdown.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're... watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Porzingis. Rudy Gay. Pascal Siakam. Tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Rocking the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
To Hardaway. Marc Gasol with the block. 8 now.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Won't go down.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Hardaway. Has a look. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Mitchell with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Marc Gasol sends it away. 9 blocks.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Gasol. Has a chance. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Curling inside. Layup goes down. Well done.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Rudy Gay slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Make it tough on him. Make it tough on him.
Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Cruises inside for 2.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Toronto with the basketball. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he hits the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Porzingis. KP. Kristaps Porzingis. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Jumper's good.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
To Bagley. Count the basket at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Simmons with a shot. That won't go.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Kristaps Porzingis. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Toronto has the basketball.
I got ball. I got ball.
Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Eric Gordon with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. 3-pointer and now a free throw on the trip. Mitchell against Gordon. Serge Ibaka rejects it. That'll get out off the Raptors. Five on the shot clock for the Mavs.
Count it. The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Screen coming. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go. Serge Serge Ibaka. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. To Powell. From long range. Ooh, he'll take that.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Driving right to the basket. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
Shot clock winding down. Oh, he got a piece of it. That one's going to be out of bounds. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 6.
Short jumper stays out. Powell.
Trap. Keep him here.
No good and no foul. Burke with it. His guys down big. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I'm sorry, his name is not John Wall or Russell Westbrook. So why is he getting a free pass down the entire length of the floor?
Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. Dallas with the basketballs. We begin the fourth quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game. Shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
Dallas with 4 to shoot.
Shots up.
Deep 2 there. Won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Draws the double and still hits.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight. Gordon with it. His guys holding the big lead. And he buries it. Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Mavericks with the basketball. To Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Double team.
Has a look. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Burke with it. Down a bundle. To Porzingis. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the assist.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Here we go. Set it up. Shut up. Close out.
It's rebounded by the Mavericks.
Hey, switch. switch. I got him.
Marc Gasol with a piece. Been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Bagley to Rudy Gay.
Screen.
The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Kyle Lowry with the rock.
I got him. Here we go.
Here comes the screen. Lowry to Gasol.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. The follow won't go either. Burke with it. He'll run the offense. To Bagley. Here comes the screen. Rudy Gay against Gordon. From the painted area, won't go down. Lowry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Lowry converts the three-point play as the Raptors able to extend their lead. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Porzingis. Trey Burke. Cleaning the offensive glass. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
So Lowry lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First try at the line, no good. It's a second. One more coming. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Hardaway. Nothing going here on that drive. Out for Porzingis. Not today.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Able to convert inside.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Knocked loose. Baseline drive. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Mitchell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Hardaway. Porzingis. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Short jumper off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
And Kyle Lowry still able to get it to go down after the closeout.
This is a game of waves. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Hardaway to Porzingis. Pascal Siakam able to recover with the block. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. So Lowry for 3, and Kyle Lowry, muscle memory put to good use there.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Get down. Half court. Here come.
So Lowry. Here comes the screen. Lowry.
I got you. Double team. Here we go.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Mitchell. And the rebound taken by Gasol.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys...
And a putback slam.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Here comes the screen.
Spin.
To Hardaway. has a chance. Shot for Mitchell won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Rudy Gay down low. It's Mitchell. And the finish. Slam dunk. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
4-3. Offensive rebound on the follow. Way to stay with it.
It just seems like nobody can stop. Him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Porzingis. Count the bucket for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Lowry has the basketball. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Gay. Burke with it. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Short jumper won't fall. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Lowry with it. His guys holding the big lead. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Porzingis. Serge Ibaka swats it. Make that 11.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
To Rudy Gay. Nice pass to set things up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Lowry.
Here I come. Here I come. I'm here.
Trying to cash in. Slams it home on the putback.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
And too much contact.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose. Sign